Hi, um, once again, my name is Kelly, and I'm wearing my Instasmile veneers. I've already made one video that was sort of like my just super basic, kind of saying how the process went and just raving over how much I love my new teeth. But there was so much going on throughout the entire process that I wanted to share just a little bit more with everyone here who might be thinking about getting Instasmile. Just maybe some tips that I got from my experience, and hopefully they help. So when I decided to order Instasmile, before I ordered anything, I had already watched a ton of YouTube videos of reviews and all sorts of tips and tricks, and that's actually why I chose to go with the classic, since my teeth are very thin, and having a thicker material may have been just harder for me to work with. So anyways, I took the smile assessment and I was approved. I have all my teeth. For some people who may not have all their teeth, I think it requires several teeth on the upper arc and several on the lower arc to have Instasmile, and you can have 4 or 5 different things done with the Instasmile that you request be done with it. It can cover missing teeth, it can cover chips, it can cover gaps, it can hide overcrowding, it can straighten your teeth, or for like what I did with mine, it can just whiten your teeth. Anyways, so I did the smile assessment, and then I placed my order, but I actually, since I was buying 2 of the classic, and I wanted a warranty too, my budget was $1,000 for this. I actually called the team in the UK, since one of them had been so nice as to say, well, if you buy 2 of the classic, we could probably get you a better deal on that. So I gave them a call, and I spoke with Nikki, who is such a wonderful person. She was so helpful in helping me place my order. The total ended up being like $940, and because I got 2 of the classics of the same, and there was a discount that could be applied, and I still got to buy the warranty too, so I was so happy. And she was so nice on the phone. I also was able to request that I be sent medium and small size trays, because I have such a small mouth. My mouth is really, really small, and I didn't know what to expect as far as the trays, since Instasmile trays don't come in standard sizes. They have their own 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. So I requested that small and medium trays be sent to me. And so I placed my order, and that was that. And it was a wonderful phone conversation, and Nikki was incredibly nice and just a pleasure to talk to. And I think that maybe the next day or the day after, I received a phone call, and I had already put Instasmile in my contacts in my phone, since I knew I would need to be calling them for the impression process. So what I did was I answered the call because I knew it was from Instasmile, and it was another wonderful woman in the UK, and she was calling to tell me a little bit about the impression kit, and she asked me if I had any more questions. She ordered me some more putty, and I told her that I have a very small mouth and that I didn't know what size trays were going to fit me. So she actually suggested, she said, well, sometimes a lower tray can get you the best upper impression, and just in some cases. And it actually happened to be my situation once I got to doing impressions. So she sent me some lower trays of medium and small, and yeah, so by the time I got to doing impressions, I had medium trays and I had small trays, not large. My mouth is way too small. I didn't have any large trays, can't say that. But I had the medium upper and lower and the small upper and lower, and I had about 4 sets of putty. And anyways, what happens when you're making your impressions is you take the putty you have to time it. You put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, the putty, and then you have to be very quick about taking the colored and uncolored putties out of the little things that they come sealed in, and then mixing them together perfectly, and then, which for me actually took 40 seconds, not 30 seconds, and then molding it kind of to your tray that you're going to fit with. And let me tell you this, before you even get to that, while your putty is in the fridge, you should be testing out how that tray fits in your mouth, how it fits, taking it in and out, and figuring out how to fit your teeth exactly right in the middle, where it's not gonna hit the side, and where you're going to get a good impression. And you're gonna need to be in front of a mirror for this, likely a small kind of makeup mirror. But if you just have a wall mirror, I had both. I had a small makeup mirror and I had a wall mirror. So I practiced taking my trays in and out, finding the perfect bite. By the time I was like halfway through with my impressions, I was good at practicing this. But anyways, you mix your putty, and like I said, for me, it took me 40 seconds to get it fully mixed instead of 30. And then you have to put it in, well, for a lower tray, you put it in sort of a little sausage shape, and you make sure that there's none coming off of the ends. I also had to take a little bit of the putty out. I didn't use all the putty that was given to me because, like I said, my mouth is really, really small, and there was just a lot of putty. So for anyone else who has a really extremely small mouth, they might also have to take away some of the putty to get the putty to fit in the tray properly, and have room at the back like it's supposed to. And there's a whole little instruction booklet that comes with your impression kit, so no one be scared. It took me maybe 3 hours of hard work, start to finish, to get my upper and lower impression done perfectly, and a lot of trial and error. I ended up getting my lower impression looking good the first time, and it was because I used a small lower tray. Now, I kept trying to do my upper impression with my small upper tray, and it kept being too small. So, but the medium upper tray was too large, so I used a medium lower tray on my upper teeth, and so I also used the sausage shape as I put my putty in. And when I was done, I actually I sent the photos to Instasmile, and I actually gave the team a ring, who was the impression team a ring, and they were happy to look at my photos straight away and tell me if I passed or failed. And I know a lot of people have waited days, and some of them have waited, 8 hours. I knew instantly if I was passed or failed because I submitted my ticket, and then I gave the impression team a ring, and it was real quick. they were happy to do it. So, anyways, so once I finished my impressions, I labeled them upper and lower because I had used 2 lower trays, a medium lower tray and a small lower tray. And then I sent them in, and they arrived in about 2 days to Instasmile, and my impressions were completely approved after 1 more day, and then 10 days later, my Instasmile actually shipped. And I knew I had requested, I was really worried that they weren't going to arrive by Christmas, and I had requested that maybe they could expedite them if they had the opportunity, and they did. And it was so very kind of the team at Instasmile to do this for me, and I'm so forever grateful. I cannot tell you how kind and nice these people are who are working round the clock over in the UK, and I'm just so grateful. And once they were shipped, I had questions about how to care for my Instasmile, and so I called them again, and I asked, how do I clean this product? What kind of, do I need special, do I use denture cleaner? What do I do, Because I clean my retainer using a denture cleaner. And they recommended a couple of different names of, I think, dissolvable tablets that you can use in a little dental bath. And if you don't know what a dental bath is, they have them at any kind of drugstore, like Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Duane Reade, if you're in New York, or any drugstore has a little dental bath in the dental section. So the way that I was told to clean mine was to use, I bought something called Retainer Bright, and they're little tablets, and you put warm water in your dental bath, and you put in the tablet with your devices, your dental devices, or whatever you call them, veneers, and you let it sit for 15 minutes in the warm water, and then you take a very extra soft toothbrush and just brush gently the inside of the veneers. Never touch the outside with the toothbrush. Never, never, never. So that's what I learned. And actually, I'm just so happy with my Instasmile, and I wear it all day. I eat in it, I drink in it, I'm happy. And I want other people to know how easy it was for me, the entire process, so that they know that it's not, you're never alone when you are having a problem or something of a question. You're never alone. There is an amazing team. You just have to hop on the phone and dial the number, press 2 or 3, which should direct your call to the right team, and they will help you, and they are so nice. Yeah, so that was pretty much my whole experience, and I haven't actually had a chance to use the Retainer Bright yet, because I read in the pamphlet that came with my Instasmile veneers that you should clean them with something maybe twice a week. So I might do that maybe tomorrow when I've worn them several days. But I think that people should really take care of their veneers. I'm only eating really super, super soft foods, and I'm only drinking water. I'm let go of Diet Pepsi. I used to drink it like water, but my teeth are much more important to me than that, and I don't want acid hitting the veneers, not even through a straw. So that's just me being neurotic, but I would advise other people to just eat very soft foods and take good care of your teeth, because you're gonna love them, and you gotta take care of the things that you love. And if ever you have a question, just give the team a call, and hopefully everything will work out. And I just have to say thank you once again to the Instasmile team, and I hope to be a customer for a very, very long time. Thank you.